Right, so it's now time for the main event. This is the wine that we've made every year since 2007. So this is Domaine of the Bee. Its appellation is Côte de Roussillon Village, and it's made as a blend of the 3 vineyard blocks that we've got, which are all around the little village of Maury. They're all potentially could be into the new appellation of Maury Sec, dry Maury. We are exploring potentially using that name for some of our wines in the future, but for now it's a Côte de Roussillon Village, and that means it's made predominantly from Grenache and Carignan, and you can also have, but we don't have, Syrah and Mourvèdre in that blend. So this is a roughly 50-50 blend of Grenache and Carignan. And from earlier on, you may remember the Grenache as having a paler, more strawberry flavour. Now the Grenache that goes into the Domaine of the Bee are the richer, riper, fuller flavoured, darker coloured barrels of Grenache. So we're expecting really big, rich, kind of strawberry, almost jam characteristics from the really lovely ripe grapes. And I sometimes find the sort of kirsch, concentrated dark cherry flavours coming through in this wine. Damsons as well, I often get. And then you also have layered on top of that some of the herbs that grow in the area. There's lots and lots of wild fennel. We often get rosemary, and sometimes you're walking along and you can just smell this incredible rush of wild thyme, and you look down and you realise you're standing on a thyme bush. So I do sometimes find with this wine particularly that you get some of those herbal notes coming through. It's a big wine, 15% alcohol, just under in reality, it says 15 on the label. We've got here the 2016 vintage, which is tasting beautifully mature, but we do have the 17, which is a wonderful wine and coming into its drinking very nicely now, and the 18, which we launched earlier this year, also available, and 1 or 2 older vintages if you're interested in tasting back to see how the wine ages. We find it ages really well. I would say from bottling to consumption, so somewhere between 2 and 10 years, and maybe optimum 5 to 7 years, but it does depend on the vintage, and this one is just coming into really good drinking. So 16 is now 4 years old, just starting its window of peak drinking, and yeah, see what you think. Big wine, needs some food, probably wild boar stews, big favourite around our parts because we find the boar eat our grapes, so we like, when we can get hold of a bit, we will make a daube of sanglier. But it's equally well any red meat, any cheese, any rich, hearty winter dishes. It's extremely good with all barbecued food. So taste away and see what you think.